Nobody's plays Minecraft here in Project Ozone. LITE, not 3, LITE. There's my bow tie. There was an incident. I have two ways to explain it. One, I did a lot of work off camera and just wanted to surprise you guys. Or two, I moved some stuff around on my desk and recorded 3 episodes with my microphone unplugged and didn't realize it until I went to go edit them. Take a guess at which one is the accurate one. I unplugged my mic. I'm an idiot. All right. What we did is we built... I took everything out of the middle here. Almost everything. We still got that stuff to move. And we got it all hooked up here. I moved this stuff up here. We're going to build a tower. We got... I'll make sure I look at these guys. These ME controllers set up. I'm going to go over those a little bit more in depth in a bit. We got the farm set up here too. We just got to get more stuff to get it covered. I built a bunch of seeds. We have dirt seeds, fire seeds, silicon seeds, and I think water seeds. I don't know where they went, but they're around here somewhere. But we made water seeds too. There they are. That way we can get a bunch of stuff without actually getting the stuff. That makes sense, trust me. We can make sand and stuff just from the essence there. Because what we actually want to do is build a lot of clear glass, or quite clear glass, which we have some here. And if you need to craft more and you have some in your inventory, you can actually just middle mouse click on it and it'll give the option. Let's make 100, and we're missing 1 fire essence. We'll get that soon enough. But what we are going to do is actually place the down here. I was going to put this whole base here. There we go. We gotta make sure we fill in that corner. With just a clear glass, it looks like everything's just kind of floating. And this, we're gonna probably move somewhere else in a bit, but for now, we'll keep it there. I got some automation set up here for these guys. We've got the sag mill and stuff. We've even got a few patterns in the back of these. Where, oh, apparently I looked at that guy through there. Which one's mad at me? This dude? Yeah, he's the mad one. Oh, maybe it was this guy. Oh, he's killed that other dude for no reason. Oh, well. Kill you both. There we go. All good. All right. So we're going to get all that filled in. It's going to take a while because we have to get a bunch of that stuff going. But once we get more growth crystals and stuff, we should be able to get it going faster. Did we get another one yet? Clear. 100. Did it come in yet? Nope. Still didn't get that fire guy yet. But we'll come in eventually. Plus, we'll put some of these guys down too. I was going to get these set up too. We want to do some chests. Let's do this here. Chests. I want to do iron chests. I like those better for decoration. So let's make an iron chest. Let's make some blank patterns. We don't have any blank patterns here. Let's craft 10. Okay, we're going to be short on glowstone very shortly. So we really got to make sure we get some glowstone. So let's build an iron chest. I don't think we have a pattern for a chest yet. There we go. Let's put that in over here, just anywhere that's got an opening. There we go. We also upgraded this to a double layer capacitor, so it covers more area. So we have that going here. That's a double layer, so it's actually going to cover a much bigger area, which I got this set here, so it'll cover this, what we have here. And then we'll do the same over here. I had these set up. Again, I've explained half this stuff or everything already. Just didn't record my audio. So we'll put one over here because this is going to be a section here just for a whole bunch of stuff, and we have just a bunch of inferium seeds in here because we're gonna need a ton of it. So we just kind of have it just all going into here. So yeah, 810. We're gonna need a lot more, but for now that's gonna be fine. Excuse me. So we're good on that. We can now make iron chests. So we're gonna make 4 of them. There we go. Actually, we didn't need the pattern, apparently. They'll also want 4 ME interfaces here. We actually need 5. So let's let that go. And let's look up that chest, too. Let's craft 1 more of those. So grab those 5. Grab that 1. There we go. Reason we want these is we're going to set this up over here. Right below here. We're going to kind of do a bit of a different setup here. And then we're going to do on the bottom of these. And 1 more that way. Yeah. Oh, just wanted 1 more. But yeah, this this thing tends to go, this pick is extremely overpowered. So what we're going to do is actually take these guys, flatten them out. Boop, there we go. And we're going to hook this up under here. And we're going to set up our automated system here. So we just need to get, make sure the stuff in the right place. I want to do silicon on the first one here just to make it easier. That doesn't go there. There's silicon. We'll pop all these out here. The reason we're doing this is if we ever need to make a whole bunch at once, we can actually expand these up. So I can be doing this that particular way. So put silicon in this one here. Here we go. Silicon will go here. And then we'll do, I guess, engineering I usually do next. I don't know why. Then we'll do logic. And then the last one will be the combine one. So we need to make some patterns from this. I don't think I may or not have covered it. So if I did it already, I apologize, but I forgot what I've covered because everything broke. There we go. So we want to do some patterns here. So we need to do a pattern for circuits. Here we go. So we got this guy already made. That guy already made. Nice. We need some gold. Check. We need pure Certus quartz. We don't have a lot, but we'll take that. We also are going to need some diamonds and some, we already have the gold, redstone and silicon. We have essence, which is all we actually need for now. Okay, so how this is going to work is we got rid of the skystone dust. We did not, so we need to get rid of that one. Let's grab a drawer. And our drawer key, we need both of these guys here. Let's put, no. So we'll put this in here. Put that, we only need one. And then a basic drawer here. We'll keep that on us for now. Just because I want to, actually no, we can just unlock this. We don't need to break it. And then pop this out. Because I didn't want to pop all these out because there's a lot of those there. We're going to run out of room. Well, they're just going to float with us on the magnet. Lock that so nothing else goes in. Our magnet's going to have, oh, it actually went in here. Good. I set this up here so this will just collect all this stuff, and then this, everything in this chest goes to our main system here. So you see those slowly going in, and that's just going to feed into our main storage system over there, which we need to expand. All right. So here's how we do different things. What we're going to do, this is going to be a process pattern. Again, if I show this, we want to turn one diamond into, so instead of crafting pattern, we set it to process pattern. It's going to turn into one of these. And you have to put them in singularly because if you put 54 or 51 in there, it'll give you 51. We'll take this guy out. And we'll just do this as a quick example. That's the second one here. So on the second one, we want to put this pattern. Boom. So if we ever need to make something that requires that, it'll send the diamond to this chest, which will then feed into here, which we need to get set up with conduit. There we go. So this conduit, we may need to get filters too, because otherwise, yeah, these will all link here. So we'll set up the item conduit here. Do we have? There we go. So there to there. This will extract. And then insert on green. We also want to do extract out also. Actually, now we're going to do that just and extract on, let's make it red. This will be a separate system. So extract on, oh, we need both those. So insert green, extract red, turn it on. Okay, good. And then we'll set up one more chest here. This will hopefully make some sense. So let's grab another chest. Again, I like the iron ones. They're just cool. Diamonds or crystal ones are cooler, I guess. But yeah, we'll just use these for now. And we need filters. We made a whole bunch. There we go. Boop. Let's grab them all. And then we'll set these up going this way. The last chest will go here. And then we're going to need an import bus. Again, I'm not sure if I explained import buses or not yet. So we'll grab this guy here, make an import bus. This allows us to import things into our system. We also need some cabling. We'll make just a bunch of this real quick. 20 should be good. We're missing quartz fiber. We never made a pattern for quartz fiber because we made a whole bunch when we started. I just never got around to needing it. So let's make that pattern real quick here. So actually switch this up here. There we go. I'll go back and make that pattern later. That's be the last one there. Again, when you do this at the beginning, especially, you'll get a lot of, there we go, a lot of, like, I call it rabbit hole stuff, where it's just you need to make a whole bunch of little things and all these little tiny parts. It seems annoying at first, but once you make them once, you're good. There it goes. Just took a bit. So it is annoying, but once you get them, you got them. So you're good. Okay, how many is on here? 14 channels. How many things are on here? Yeah, we're going to make, this is not going to be enough channels. So we need to actually upgrade these cables. So let's do that now. Yeah. Throw these back in. We need to make some more dense cable. We have a pattern for it. So let's grab this here. Let's make 20 of those. We're short wool and we're short Fluix crystals. Erg. We got to make seeds for these now. Dang it. And we need to make wool seeds. So, darn. Okay. We're just going to run a separate cable. Actually, how many are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's already too many. Yeah, because we need to have a max of 8 can go on there. So, yeah, we got to get some more cabling. So let me get that squared away first. We just need to make a bunch of wool, which we can do with some dirt. Whoops. Which we just need 4 dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some silkworms. Oh, I did actually empty all the chests in here too. So we'll only use 1 silkworm because we're low. I think I showed this off. I don't remember. I will put these all away here. We only need 1 of those. Some spruce, because that'll give us a 2x2. Spruce saplings. Let's do 2 sets, 8 just so we have them. And then we need some crooks, which we already have here. We just need an open spot. There we go. So I'm just going to set this up real quick right here and just get us a whole bunch of, there's my dirt, whole bunch of, I can't think of words, whole bunch of, we need another silkworm actually if we're going to do that. So let's just grow here. And this isn't very much. So let's break this. That's not very much in the way of leaves. We want to get a ton of leaves, so let's let all these break and just get more here. Still not much in the way of leaves. Dang it. The first one I did had like a ton. So we might just have to do a few of these. Still not much. Why are we not getting leaves down here? Is it because this is there? Is that causing the issue? Yeah, I think that might be the issue. Well, we'll just put all this away. And then now we'll grab another silkworm. We'll just have to do a couple of these. So I might have to grab some oak too to get this going. So yeah, we'll just do this real quick and I'll be back once I have a lot more of these. We'll need just a whole bunch of string to make this work. And this is a decent amount here. All right, so we'll be back once we murder this guy and get some whole bunch of silk. What that means is we don't have a smart enough computer. We can make 10, but if we want to make more than 10, it takes up more bytes. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, we're making the, apparently, yeah, we're crafting glass, which is nice because we don't have enough sand. So what it's doing is taking dirt and fire essence, taking both those guys, combining them, and then cooking it over there because I have this set up to do a, here we go. Yep. That's making glass just there. Why is this doing quite clear glass? Do we need quite clear glass for this? I don't know. Apparently we do. Yes, so apparently we do need to make that. So there it goes. And it's still making those. Why is it still doing that? Why is that still scheduled? Something's going on. The pattern doesn't seem right because it's, because it's still trying to make that. Let's cancel that. Yeah, the quite clear glass is in here. So that should have worked. Let's see what this is. You can actually take a pattern by clicking on here, then putting the pattern back in here. It'll tell you what it does. So 3 glass equals quite clear glass. I think that's accurate. To make quite clear glass here, we want the alloy smelter. Yeah, 3 gives you 3, so that's accurate there. So I don't know why that would be. Or we can cook dust, and we can't craft dust. You have to use the hammer. So I'm going to skip that option. So that should work. Maybe because I was cooking stuff earlier and I didn't pull the pattern back out. Pull this out here. There we go. Let's put it back here. We'll have to check on that and see if that gives us that weird error again. But anyway, we do 10 more of those dense cables here. just because we want to make sure we can reach everything across there. We'll start filling this in its place. Essentially, we have to go, this needs more cabling, so we have to take these out for now. Oops, that's going to break our system because it's trying to make stuff and it can't get back because I just took the cabling out. So let's let that finish before we do that again. Yeah, it's only using 6 channels now. We're going to add a whole bunch more. So let's see if that broke it. Yeah, that may cause a few weird issues we had there. Let's see if this finished or if it's still trying to make more glass. It's still saying schedule 12. Why is it not showing back up in the system? Something's going on with that. Yeah, I don't get that. Because the dense cable does not require... Here it is. Let's double check this pattern. Put the key away because we don't need that for now. Put this here. Dense cable requires the covered cable. And all this is just regular crafting. So why is it even making that glass? So we need the covered cable, which is over here. This is just some troubleshooting we got to do. The covered cable might need this too. So let's check all these. Let's grab them while we got them. So that's not it. Covered cable is just wool and glass, which is fine. That is flux crystal and quartz fiber. That's all fine. Maybe it's the quartz. Oops, that just went back in the system because I clicked on. Yeah, that was full. Oh, that just went back in the system too. So let's pull out the quartz fiber and the 2 patterns we just put through. If it's full and you shift click them in like I did, it'll just go back into the system. Quartz fiber, quite clear glass, get you 3. Okay, so quartz fiber. Is there a different way to make it besides quite clear glass? Oh, it can just be regular glass. Okay, so that's interesting. So this allows substitutions. Let's make this one not allow substitutions. Pull all this out. Just pull up glass here because that's just doing extra work. Let's just make 10 real quick, and we can because we have that available. There we go. I think we only need 1 to make the pattern. Yeah, I just need 1 to make the pattern. There we go. Quartz fiber is made. Let's grab these blank patterns too. Yep, these guys. Boom, boom. I think that was just the issue. For some reason it was using the quite clear glass when it didn't need to. So we set that not to allow substitutions. We'll set it back so future ones will be fine. And now dense cable, we should be able to make that. Oops, spell it right. Should be able to make 10 more. Yep, and nowhere here is it calling for the quite clear glass, so that should take care of that. So hopefully it should go faster. Yeah, it's crafting that, crafting that, crafting that. So we might have extra here, but that's fine. We'll wait for this to finish before, because I think, I'm not sure what it was doing. And this one should go quick because there's only 1. There it goes, there it goes. And this should end with, without errors. So if it ever has errors, sometimes you got to really dig deep and figure out what the heck's going on. Yep, this totally completed. It's gone, so we're good. All right, so we'll take this here. We just need regular cable also. Oh, we have 17, so we're good. So we'll stack these, take these out. You do not want to vein mine this stuff. It'll break everything. In fact, this should be enough here just to do this way, because we're going to need more than that. Maybe. Yeah, this has to go. So we need the dense cable, because this will hold, I think I went over, I don't know if I covered channels or not. I did, but then everything, we lost our stuff. Okay, so each one of these here can handle, each side of this ME controller can handle 32 channels. So this here, this dense cable can also handle 32. This thin cable can only handle 8. We can't see how many are being used because this cable doesn't. The smart cable will, which we will make eventually, pretty soon. So we're using 8 channels there, 14 channels total out of 32, but that's fine because we have this here. This is only using 2 channels. That there and that there. This is going to use 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be 8, so that's actually fine. So we can hook this guy up like this. And this will use 8. So that's 6. That'll jump to 8, which is good. Then it goes to 12 once these top ones combined into there. There. So we're still under the 32. So we got plenty of room there. And you can see the colors change when different amounts are used. So you can tell at a glance if it's full or not. So we got plenty of room there. Now this one, again, we got to set up this. Oops, we got to set up these guys too. The reason I'm doing it this way too is because I want to be able to upscale this. So if we ever need to, we can actually, actually we don't need filters. We need a wrench. Let's build a wrench. I think it's called a Yeta wrench is what we need. Yeah, this guy here. So we need to make a basic gear, which we can do there. Throw it in the system. Yeta wrench, we really only think you should only need one. Oh, that's electric steel, isn't it? Okay, how do we make electric steel? Pulverized coal, silicon, and iron. I think we'll see if the Certus Quartz wrench works. Maybe it will. We're going to need this for other stuff anyways. Let's see if this works to separate these. It does not. We need a Yeta wrench. Dang nabbit. Okay. So we got to build electric steel. So we need coal powder. So let's grab, let's do a half a stack. That'll be plenty. It was also iron. Oops. I've already forgotten the rest of it. So we'll grab half a stack of that. And then electric steel. Eventually we're going to make silicon. That was it. Eventually we're going to make seeds for that too. So we'll just have it come in. Okay, here we go. Let's just make a bunch of this. 8, 16. Let's do a full half stack there so we have a bunch of electric steel. And that goes over here. And anything we make in here should just get pushed back in the system. Boom. And, we need pulverized coal. There we go. And eventually we can make a pattern for the pulverized coal, but I don't think we'll need too much of that. So we'll let that finish up here. Yep, that's already finished. Let's try and grab another one. There we go. Guess we didn't grab it fast enough. Come on. There's 2. All right. Just to keep this guy moving here. And we only need, I think, 4 electric steel. So we'll let this finish. And then let's pull these out. So we'll have these back in the system. That's fine. There we go. And that'll still cook because the other ones are being used. All right. So let's make that wrench now. I think we can get away with doing it this way. I could be wrong. Yeah, this will actually separate them, which is pretty neat. You can just right click and it'll separate, but we're still going to need to have filters. I was trying to avoid the filters, but yeah, so we're going to have to stick with the filters. That's fine. Oh, we're also going to need to do, this is a nice little trick too. We're going to need to power these guys, and these require power from our ME system. But we don't want to add a channel to them, so I think we can just use quartz fiber. Let's see if it'll let us. Sometimes we have to do a different route with this. Sometimes they get a little flaky. So I think we can connect that and it won't actually use a channel. We'll find out because this will break if it did. So that's using 8, but we only use 8 anyways. 8 anyways. We'll break that for now. It should go down to 6. If it goes down to 7, okay, good. That didn't use a channel. So it went to 7 because we were using 7 up there. Because we're using the 6, and if that counted as a channel, it would be 7, and it would show 8 regardless if we were using 8 or 9, because it only would show the 8, so we're fine. But you can actually power stuff if you put a quartz fiber between it. So if this was using a channel, we would break that and put a quartz fiber, like say right here. Quartz fiber will let power pass through, but not data, so it wouldn't actually use up a channel. So this should take care of that. Yeah, so in here what we need to do is make sure this only... it should be, Yes, we're going to do insert on green, extract on red, and on. That way, what this will do is, the reason we're doing it this way is this way we can expand these. Reason being is we can, actually we don't need these filters. We can just, this is all self-contained. We can just use this as green, that's green. This will be brown, insert on brown. Yeah, this is even easier. Extract on blue, insert on blue, and they'll always extract on red. So essentially, anything goes in here will only go in here. And then if we need to add more, like say we're trying to make a ton of processors at once and we don't want to wait forever, we can just stack them up higher. Just make sure they have power and just make sure it goes in on green and red and blue or brown and all that. This one, purple. I'm just going down the list here. So insert on purple. This one will do the same, purple, cyan, and then cyan. So only the stuff in here will go in there. Perfect. We don't have to worry about filters then. And then with the diamond one, oh, this won't work, will it? Oh, dang it, they won't open. So we can't insert anything in there. Arg. Well, that was a poopy. Sorry for my language. That was annoying. I thought they would. I didn't think about that too clearly, obviously. So let's move these. Yeah, we have to move everything again. Let's just put them, I guess, back here one. So let's take some of that stuff we just broke. Dang nabbit. Oh, we should probably put a pick in our hand instead of the chest like that. And we can just do this temporarily, and then put the and then we're missing, apparently we're missing a chest. Didn't we? Did it fall? Oh, it probably got picked up by this thing here, which means it got put back in the system. All right. We got to get wireless soon, too. So there should be one iron. Yep, there's the iron chest. There he is. That guy will just go here. We need to connect these to there. Again, those are always, so extract, cyan, extract, purple. We could probably just look blue, brown, green. There we go. Okay, and then we got to move all these guys that were underneath here. We can vein mine those. And you can take your Yeta wrench. Nope. You can take your other wrench we don't have on us, and you can shift right click on here. It'll actually pull them out, pop them off instead of having to break everything like we just did. Okay, so let's redo this now. There we go. That's still open, so that's fine. We just got to add this here. Now these all have power, so we didn't have to do this at all. We can break that one. So that goes this way. Did we add the pattern to this? No, we did not. So this guy will go here. So if we need to make, let's actually test this. Let's build this pattern here. We didn't actually. Yeah, we did that pattern, so we're good. So let's say we want to do the circuit for that, which is the engineering circuit. It should be showing up here. Circuit. It's not. So something is amiss. Oh, we didn't reconnect it. That's why. Things work better when they're plugged in. There we go. Now it's plugged in. We got the 8 channels there. We're good. Let's do engineering circuit here. And let's craft, just say 10 of them. 10 diamonds. It should send them here. This should all go in here. It should make them. It should then extract it when it's done to this chest. And they should go into the system because that's going to extract on red. Red goes here, and red imports everything to the system. So the engineering ones should be showing up here, and they are. Beautiful. So that's working. Now we've got to repeat that for all the other guys. So essentially we have to do, yes, silicon. Actually, silicon is going to be 2 steps. We have to do this guy first to make that a silicon one. So we can make silicon. Let's put that all back in the system. And then, oh, actually, no, we need that here. So we need silicon here. 1 silicon on a process pattern will give us a silicon. Did we not take it? Dang it, I didn't take any with me. Here we go. Let's grab all 27 because we're going to need these eventually. Just toss them in here. That'll go in the system. The rest of them we actually have made. Silicon we did not. Okay. So this makes this. Oops, just 1. Check. That is done. Then we need to do the same for the engineer or the logic. I don't think we have any logic ones made. Yeah, we don't. So we got to make that real quick. That's this guy here. Yep, logic. And we have the calculation circuit done. So we don't need to do that one. We have to do the pattern. We just don't have to do this. Okay, so we need to put 1 gold equals, game froze. There it goes. 1 logic. Just keep repeating this. And then we clear both these out, and then we're going to need some more blank patterns too. One of the pure Certus quartz crystal gives us one of these guys. Done. Now we need to make let's grab the silicon too. We just need one silicon. Now we can make patterns for each of our circuits. So we need to do a processor. Sorry, we already got the circuits. Processors here. So we need to grab one. We have one of those. That guy. That. We need one of those and one of the logics. Check. And then we need each of these. So one of those is the end result. We don't need more of those. One of those. And one of the engineering, right? Yeah, check. Okay, so essentially this guy, and this will be constants. That will give us that pattern. Put it away. You can delete that and just delete that by clicking on them, which makes it easy. That will give us this. Check. And then that will give us that. And we're out of patterns. But it's fine. We had just enough. Cool. So now we can actually make all these circuits on demand. We just need to, yeah, this is going to keep going just till, yeah, that just used up the last one. That's fine. We got this one set. We need to put it in here, though. So this is the silicon by itself. Check. This is the logic. That guy. This is the calculation, and this is all three of these guys. 1, 2, 3. And this silicon one actually has to just go over in one of these guys. Because if we don't have any silicon, this will take the essence we have and make that. We can just put the rest of this all put away. You can make water buckets too with the water essence. It's pretty neat. So you have to use any filters. That is gorgeous. There we go. So now when we make anything that requires a processor, we can just call it up and make it. So let's say we want to make, do we have any, we need a bunch of logic processors for different things. Oh, we have 99. That's not bad. 12. Okay, let's say we want to make 20 more of these guys. We just hit start, go, and it's just going to send everything over here. Yeah, we already had enough silicon, so we don't have to worry about that. Yep, so just since we already made a ton of silicon before, it's just going to dump everything in here, and we're good. So that's it for that. So we have all our processors on automated. Again, if we want to do more of them, we can just make another advanced inscriber, stack it on top, make sure inputs on green, extracts on red, or inputs on brown, extracts on red, etc., etc. So because silicon, each processor you make requires a silicon, so usually doing 2 or 3 of those makes sense. And then, yeah, just do that way. We'll just put this back in here so we have this floor in a bit more. We could even put these technically on the ground since the way we have this set up, but yeah, this is good. And yeah, so that'll just keep going like that till those are made, and we're good. Cool. So we've made some progress on that, more automation. And then we just got to get, yeah, I'm going to get more of this stuff set up so we can get the, again, I want to get a ton of clear glass. Can we make 100? We can. Oh, we don't have enough CPUs. Oh, because we're currently making it. Yeah, we only have one CPU currently, and it's making those. So what we need to do is get more crafting CPUs made so we can do a lot more of this stuff. But we also want to get more storage made. So yeah, it's going to be just a lot of, not a lot of AFK. Oh, and one last thing. We're going to do an import bus. Actually, just look up bus. We want import and export bus. We have 2 that are very important that you need to do. Oh, we only made an import bus. We want to make an export bus too. Let's do a blank pattern. Once this is done, actually, we can just even cancel that craft because it's going to finish. It already sent the parts there. Let's do 4. Good, we still have enough glowstone. That always concerns me, is not having enough glowstone. 2, 3. Yeah, there it is. 4. So we want to do an a export bus too. We have not made the pattern for this guy yet. There we go. That's almost full. All right, so we need to do an import bus. Did we grab that? So let's just look up bus. No, we didn't actually make either one. Start, finish, and then this guy. Yeah, sometimes they require you to craft the processor, so I want to have those processors on craft. Good. Let's also get some cable. And we'll grab just all of it just to be safe, because this is a very important thing to set up here. This we want to do an export bus here, import bus here. So we want to import whatever's in there into our system so this never clogs up. And right now there's 9 cyanite, CY, there we go. So there's 40, actually we'll pull all of it out. So we have none in there. And then this yellow radium, we should have a bunch in here. Yeah, we do. We're going to want to make more. And on this import or export bus, we want to export all the yellow radium that we have into there, so we always have power. It's only going to fill this up to 64, and then it's going to stop. But then once it uses up one fuel, it'll add more in and keep it tapped full all the time, which is very nice. And this, we're going to just kind of hook it up over here. It ain't pretty, but it's connected. That should give us some channels. And then this should fill up to full. Yeah, it doesn't go super fast, but it doesn't have to. And this should empty, which it is slowly emptying. There we go. So there should be 9 in here. 8, 9, perfect. And we'll put these back in here. So that's good. So this way we'll never run out of fuel. This will be constantly full. That is losing power. That's not good. It means eventually our system's going to run out of power. We're also starving too. So I guess this is just using up too much power. So eventually that's going to kind of blink out, which is going to be bad. So yeah, we don't, unless this is still charging, or is this still running low? No, that's full. This is just has no power. So let's turn this up a little bit. If we hold on Alt, it'll do 5. So let's go to 75. We'll see if this is just starting to get power now or not. Nope, I don't know why it's... Because this has power. This is using... thought we were going to fall off there. So we weren't moving. This is full power. Why is this battery not charging? Let's try turning it off and back on. Sometimes, rebooting stuff. Nope, because I don't know where that power is going. Because it should be in here. Let's go down Alt. Nope, this way. Let's go to 70 and see if that starts charging this up. It's not. Because I want to keep that buffer not slowly going up. That's just sitting here. It's not using up any power. That's slowly losing power. So that's where our stuff's going. Or not really. That might be just hovering. Let's just go to 60 and see if that starts doing it. Okay, so let's go to 60 or 65. Nope. Because we want it to be slowly going up. Because I don't want to waste a lot of power. Yeah, that should be fine. I'd rather still waste some than not have enough and have everything cut off. So, cool. And, oh, it was probably because we were... no, we weren't making anything, were we? Dang it. I don't know what that was doing. Okay, but it's doing fine now. So we're eventually going to make a much bigger one anyway. So quite clear glass. Let's make another 100. 200? No, we're missing that. Let's make another 100. Start and let that finish. So, cool. Call it here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go to donate.nobizop.com and help support Extra Life. You get more dirt on here so we get more just stuff going. We got silicon seeds going like crazy, dirt, and that's just being harvested. This is doing good. We just want to get that stuff moving. And yeah, we're just working organization and getting the base semi-built here. Eventually we're going to move that stuff elsewhere. We want to replace these all with smart cables, but we need to get a bunch more seeds, really, is what we need to do. We need to make the farm bigger, get some glowstone seeds, some redstone seeds. I think let me check. I think we want to get the master infusion crystal, this guy here, but we need Terra Steel. We got to do Botania. Botania. We need the book, which is just a sapling in a book. So we're probably going to have to do that. Does this have the experience plant? I don't know what it's called. Let's just make a book. There we go. And a sapling. Let's use oak, because why not? Boom. Nope, let's actually put it in there. We don't want to make a pattern of that. We just want to grab that. Here we go. Botania. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. We want to get mana. This is, I'd say it's one of my least favorite mods. It's cool. It does some neat stuff. It's just not usually, it's not my personal thing. Here we go. Flowers. We want the Endoflame. Nope, that's TNT. That's the food one. That's water. We'll probably go with that. That's leaves. I don't like that one. Slime chunks. That's what we just did. This is what we want, the Rosa one. Okay, so we're going to make this guy. So we need to make Ruin of Mana first. So yeah, we're probably going to go with the water ones first. We'll build it over here. It's not a bad mod. It's just not the one that I really enjoy. I use it just to get enough stuff to go into to get the other things we need. I think I might have looked at him, but we'll kill him just to be safe. All right. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go to donate.nobodyslp account, help support Extra Life, and we will see you in the next one as it's crafting more.